Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of Los Leftovers, the show where we talk about food, news, and culture you may not have fully digested. I'm Huberto.
And I'm Jordy.
And I am in shambles. I just found out that apparently a lot of the Huberto's restaurants are closing in Arizona, and I'm sick to my stomach. Huh? What do you, wait, did you know about this?
I had seen something about it, but I didn't know if it was actually true.
First, they take my 99-cent store. Now they're trying to take away my Philly Bees. America, we need to do better. We need to stand up for what's right. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry. Yeah, the way I did not know this was happening, and I'm just in complete and utter shock right now.
Yeah, I mean,
like, what am I supposed to drink? Now, what am I supposed to eat now after like a 2 a.m. crazy night? What am I supposed to do now? Like, the carne asada fries changed my life every single time. I make it a thing to like get the carne asada fries and then add my own like red salsa, my own green salsa. I like oh my God, it's so good. Yeah, no, it's heartbreaking. We're in trying times, America. It might be the end times.
But I mean, there's a little there. I guess now it's gonna become rare. So like people are gonna go.
I don't want it to be rare. You don't go to Philly Bees for the rarity. You go because it's good and it's quick and it's.
Oh my God, I'm gonna miss the carne asada fries.
Bro, so is it like that? All the restaurants are closing, or like? Hold on, let me see.
I had seen that it was a couple. It was like 10 or so.
8 closed temporarily.
Dios mío. 8 closed temporarily. Mm-hmm. Jesus. Okay.
So where are you gonna go now? Like,
that's a good question because listen, as a fellow Berto, there are many of I guess I would say Bertos out there. You got your Philly Bertos, you got your Polibertos, you got your there's a
Federico.
No, that's different because it's not a Berto.
Oh.
Yeah, it has to be a Berto. So like a Poliberto, Filiberto. There's an Eric Bertos by my house. There's a
Huberto.
There literally is an Hubertos on the way to Puerto Peñasco.
Way.
There's literally, and I was so pissed because my dream is to have an Hubertos that is the best taco shop ever. And so the fact that I saw one on the way to Puerto Peñasco means that I am lacking. But you know, I have an opportunity. I have a chance.
I stand on that.
Yeah, no, because I think like it's somewhere. Like I'm not gonna drive 3 hours to go to Huberto's. Like, shout out to the locals out there. I'm sure it's good. I haven't tried it. No shade. But here, I'm taking over this city. So,
I'm for that.
Yeah,
I'm voting you as our mayor. And
you heard that.
Everyone should vote Huberto for mayor of Arizona.
And as your president, I will reopen Filibertos. That is what I will stand on. Yeah, no, I see now I have to go to Filibertos today. Like now I feel like I have to go like hunt for one.
Yeah.
Like
let's go.
Let's go right now. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go right now. So we're gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna go get some Filibertos, and then we're gonna come back and talk about what I'm still pissed.
We have to.
No, literally. We'll be right back. And we're back. Okay, I didn't answer like the fact, like what is my other Bertos if all the Philly Bertos are gone. I honestly, I don't know. So I used to go to Polibertos, which is on in Tempe. Shout out to Polibertos. You literally saved my life for 15 years while living out there. So if you've ever been to Polibertos or haven't been to Polibertos, go to on Baseline and I believe right before Kyrene, like Baseline and Kyrene, it's right next to the Food City. You'll see big old Polibertos. Shout out to you. Get the carne asada fries there.
Shout out.
Yeah, and they were so good. They're the only other carne asada fries that I've had. Because there was another one. I'm not gonna say your name because you do sometimes come through a little bit, but you are by my house. I just need you to do a little better. And you are Bertos, so I won't say which one. Their carne asada fries are okay. But besides those two places, I'm like, where am I gonna get carne asada fries?
Oh my God.
Tell me, Sway, Where, you know what, chat? Where am I gonna get carne asada fries that are fire? Because I need you all to put me on, and I don't want any like overpriced, gentrified carne asada fries. Like, give me like just some good old like sour cream carne asada fries, guac. Like, just don't try and be fancy with it. Like, I'm not trying to go and like be hip about it. No, I just want something for a hangover. Call it a day. So, do you know any places?
I would say this is a unpopular opinion, but I think Federico's has one of the best
Okay.
pollo asada fries. I don't know if you've,
Oh.
ever tangoed with the pollo asada fries, but
I have not tangoed with it. Tell me more.
I mean, it just describes everything that you just said, like the sour cream, all the veggies, and they're spicy. If you like spicy.
Interesting.
They're definitely spicy. They come with jalapenos. The fries are bomb, and oh my god, I can't.
Okay, it's not a Birdos, so but I will give it a chance. I will open up my mind and my palate. Yeah, I will give it a chance. I will try because I will try pollo asado because I haven't tried pollo asado before. So
yeah.
But if it's not good, I will be coming. We will be having a conversation next episode. So better believe that we will be talking. You know what? If anything, actually, I will bring next episode. I will bring a plate of pollo asada fries, and you will watch my live reaction here. You will see.
Yes,
So
yes,
that is my promise to you, America.
I need to see it.
All right. Well, we still have to go get our carne asada fries, but I just have to come in and rant really quickly about it. So we'll be right back. So I'm literally in shock. We went to try and find some Philly bees, and we literally couldn't find anything. And that actually goes perfectly into, I guess, our conversation topic. We're halfway through the year. Things have been horrendous now that I've learned that Philly bees is closed. But Jordy, I want to ask you, what is keeping you going through the rest of the year? Because for me, it's now not Philly bees.
Well, with no Philly bees, I mean, I don't even know how I'm gonna get through the year.
Bro, what am I gonna do? Who am I? What will I become?
Who are we without Philly bees, man?
No, I mean, I think I'll be okay. Listen, I'm a good chef, so I can probably just whip up my own homemade carne asada fries.
I would love to try those.
Yeah.
I would love to try those.
Listen, I know I would eat really well. But no, seriously, like what would you say is like keeping you going through like this year with everything that's been going on lately?
Genuinely?
Yeah.
Genuinely, I think that I think just more than anything, the commitment. Like when I was like, I mean, like just years ago. Like I mean, I don't know. Like we've both been in lucha for years now, and like there has been turmoils, and we've definitely fought hard, and we've fought a lot of battles. So, but I think more than anything, just the commitment to have some change in our communities has been like the motivating factor for me. What about you?
I think about that. I think I just have that like resilience power, but I think that's just because our ancestors passed it down to us. We're not the first to go through something like this. We may not be the last, unfortunately, but I think like for me, and this really hit me like the other day. I think we were having an event, and like I was seeing like a lot of the members, and a lot of the members are like older señoras. And like I've grown to like have a relationship with some of these señoras, and because of the reason why is it's just like they remind me of my mom sometimes, and like I have a really good like relationship with my mom. So like when I see them, I see my mom, and then I remember that like when we are doing these things, it's like it's because of them, and we fight the good fight because of them, because of my mom, because of
Shout out my mom.
Shout out to my mom.
I love you, mom.
Love you. No, yeah, but like it's because of that. And it is tough. It's like organizing is not like this perfect thing that you like, oh, we have to do X, Y. It's like you go and you do it. You stick everything to the wall and see what sticks, and you go that direction. And it's challenging. Like, yeah, it makes you, learn new things. It makes you think of more creatively. So yeah, I would say for right now, I think it's really been my mom. It's been my family keeping me grounded. I also am just like, I'm not a big quitter. I think I've only quit anything ever in my life once. And that was only because I just knew, again, I was like, this was not for me. And that was like after 2 days of like doing it. I was like, this is just not for me.
What
But that
was
was,
it? What was it?
oh, I was working in hotel management. Yeah.
Management.
Yeah. So I was like, you know how like when you have like ballrooms and banquets and stuff like that
Yeah.
set up, like, so my job would have been to set that up the day before. Like if you went to a big conference and they had like tables and like buffets and all that stuff, my job would have been to set that all up the day before. But the thing is with that job is that like it's long hours, little pay. They didn't ever like, I think what really got me was like they would make me work like literally overnight shifts, 13-hour, 14-hour, 15 shifts, and I never got a single break. I never ate at any point. And so I was like, I just do not like the conditions here. And also the biggest thing too, is that like I just did not agree with the management of like how these tasks should be like completed. And so because of that, it just wasted a lot of people's time. And I was just like, I'm not with it. I feel like I could have done things differently where that could have been a lot more efficient and, gotten things done a lot quicker. And because the thing is that like people, I guess their whole thing was like, you don't go home until everything is done. So literally it could be done in 4 hours or you can be done in 13 hours. That was the only time I ever quit.
Well, I mean, I'm so glad that you left that and and joined.
And you know what? No, and listen, the universe works in very mysterious ways. Yeah, I've never really quit a job. If I've ever wanted to leave something, I would like still find something else. I would still like do my 2 weeks and stuff. Like I'm a very good employee that way. I've only been fired one time too, but I won't get into that. That's a whole other story.
Wait, what?
Huh?
What? Wait, what?
You didn't hear that one.
We're not gonna let that just.
No, yeah, I got fired. I got fired only one time because I broke policy and like used the system for something that wasn't business related, and then the CEO of this said company fired me and told me I can never work in any other chain of this restaurant or this establishment.
Wow.
So yeah, but I was very young and I just messed around too much. So that was the only time I ever got fired.
Wow.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I'm not a quitter. So that's why I think I'm also like, I've been fighting the good fight for the last like 5 years. Yeah, and we'll see if I continue going. If I don't, if I end up doing something else, it's probably because I'm like trying to focus on acting. For folks at home, if you didn't know, I am also an actor, thespian, as some would say. So,
I mean, this is news for me as well.
Oh, you didn't know this?
I did not know that.
Do you know how I found Lucha?
Wait, you found Lucha through acting?
Yeah, I performed for Lucha.
No way.
Yeah, I performed for Lucha. So the story was I was in a play called 1070. Shout out James Garcia. Shout out New Carpa. Shout out all the cast from that show. But we were doing like a show, and then we were doing like a sort of mini tour just in state. And at one point we were performing for nonprofits, and one of the nonprofits was Lucha at the time. I didn't really like know much about like nonprofits in the state at that time. And then a lot of like what I thought like activism was just like, oh, just show up to protest and like that's it. Later I found out that it's so much more. But yeah, so I performed for Lucha, and then I was working a lot of call center jobs. And so the current job that before that, because it's a whole timeline. So I performed for Lucha, and then what happened was a few of my friends from that show, we were like, let's start like an art collective. Let's like put together our own shows, write our own shows. So we started like doing stuff. So we did stuff at Alak. We even had our own theater space. And so we were doing that for like a while. And so at one point I had written a play and I needed actresses. And so my friend, she was like, hey, I want to introduce you to a friend of mine to be one of your actresses. I didn't know that she worked for Lucha at the time, but like I was working with her. And then, show's done. We go our separate ways. I follow her on Instagram. I'm working at a call center at the time. And I also was ready to I was also about to get fired from this call center job, but I was also about to quit this job because I was just like, call center is just not for me. And so I had seen on Instagram, there was an opening for a job position at Lucha. And so I, with no experience in this field whatsoever, but I was like, listen, I have my talents and I have my knowledge. let me just try.
Mm-hmm.
And then turns out that the actress that I had hired for my show, apparently she was the manager of the job that I got. So I was like, oh, well, isn't that nifty?
She knows who she is.
Yeah. And shout out to her. Yeah.
Shout out. Thank you. Hey, thank you so much.
You know what? I'll say her name. Shout out to you, Chalet. Like, I hope you're doing well. If you're out there watching. But yeah, and then and then ever since then I've been at Lucha, and I don't know if you've seen, there are posters of the show that I did, like in the office. You'll see 1070. Yeah. So.
Wow.
And then now I'm doing a podcast.
Wow.
So, universe is funny.
Wow,
Yeah.
we really got that one out of the bowl. That was like a gem.
No, literally. And I was not expecting you know, and that's what's keeping me going too, the theater. Like keeping myself away from like this world. Like I need some type of way to escape in some way. I love music. So like shout out Addison Rae, headphones on. Those are my lyrics. But no, I love performing. I love acting. I love stepping away into like another world, becoming a different character, telling a story. I'm a storyteller at heart. I'm a performer at heart. And yeah, so that's what's keeping me going. So yeah.
Oh my God. Yeah, I mean, shout out. Thank you so much for getting Berto on the show.
Yeah.
I mean, I just can't believe the whole, like, if you wouldn't have said that, I would just never believe that you, like, when you said I was an actor, what?
Listen, I have a lore that a lot of people don't know about, but
yeah.
we won't open up those pages just yet. You got to pay for those. So, literally tune in, and then maybe I'll open up a little more. So, but yeah, have you ever, like, do you get creative in any, like, do you have any creative outlet to like keep you going?
Not really.
No?
Yes, not really. I think I'm like an artist at mind, but not an artist at hand. You know, like I would love to watch like movies, and I love the aesthetics of things, but actually like doing the acting and I just don't know how.
Would you ever do it?
What, like, okay, put me in like some sort of like, what would I do?
Like a scenario? Okay.
Scenario.
So I mean, okay, so just scenario, like, let's say, yeah, would you ever do like the lead of a play?
The lead of a play? No, I would probably be like the best friend of the
best friend. Okay.
Yes. I think that I would be comfortable with that.
I could see you in like a play for sure.
Yeah.
I could see you in a play. And like, I think my thing, what I've tell people that always want to start acting too, but they're just like, oh, I don't know where to start, is like, start small. There's community shows. There are local shows that you can do. You don't have to go so big. You don't have to perform for like the biggest stage in the world. I got my chops through like community college. Like, that's where I learned my acting. I did a lot of my shows in colleges too. And then a lot of local, like, I'm also currently doing a show right now that is like in the lobby of a church. It's not like some fancy schmancy. Like, I always tell my friends that like real theater is the type of show where you need like no props, no lighting, no costumes, and you're just telling the story, and you're still able to tell that story. And so I think like if you do want to start somewhere, like you can just do like something small. There's 10-minute plays. That way you can just like get comfortable with it, and like
who's your favorite playwright?
Ooh, playwright? Oh, I would say, I don't know. I really like a lot of Arthur Miller stuff. I would say, God, I forgot her name. She was doing like, I was doing 2 shows by her. Agatha Christie. There we go. I did a couple shows of Agatha Christie, and I like her. She's cool. But the thing is about me too, is that like, I've always wanted to be a film actor, but I ended up doing theater. So I didn't really dive into like the theater world too much. Like, I don't know much about like musicals or like playwrights and stuff like that, or like theater actors. I would know more about like movies and stuff like that. But because I wanted to be an actor, I was like, well, I got to get my chops up. And I started in theater, and then I just ended up doing theater for like the last like 7 years or something like that. But yeah, no, Agatha Christie was really cool. I love murder mysteries. I've learned to like really enjoy that genre. I'm a straight play kind of guy, so I love doing just like dramas. But I have a talent in comedy. I know my talents. I know my strengths. I am very funny. Exhibit A. Yeah.
Very charismatic as well.
Thank you. Stop. Okay. Stop. Stop. It's gross. Well, no, I appreciate that. Yeah, I try to be. I feel like I have to be with the job, you know, but
yeah.
There's still, I don't know. I'll see where my acting career takes me. And yeah, we'll see also where the rest of the year takes us. But with that, thank you, Jordy, again for joining us. And thank you for joining us for another episode. And remember to like, comment, subscribe, share this content with your friends. And remember, when we eat together, we win together. Goodbye. Mm-mm.